Yes.
We inseminated the day before the LH test was positive, and then the first day it was positive, because we're trying for a girl.
Yeah. So, we did it twice. That Wednesday, it was the 28th, I think, and 29th?
Mm-hmm.
No, Wednesday was the 28th.
Okay.
Well, anyways, the 28th and then 29th, and then I guess sperm live up to 72 hours in the cervix, so we just let it do its thing and did that. I also wanted to, what also I know for sure helped with this was, we've been reading this book called The Secret, and it's by Rhonda Burns. It talks about how thinking about what you want actually attracts the things that you are thinking about. So for the last month or so, we've been constantly talking about, we're already pregnant, you know, we started buying stuff and just envisioning holding her, and because we want a girl, and just everything we could to be positive about the whole experience. That was one mistake we probably made last time, is we weren't positive and kind of almost stressed about the whole thing. And so after we inseminated Stephanie, she was listening to some meditation stuff. It's like a kind of a self-hypnosis about conceiving, imagining the sperm meeting the egg and, you know, growing a baby. And so that's what she did for the 2 times that we inseminated, was envision that and being as relaxed as possible. Like, that's the most important thing, is being relaxed, because I know a lot of people get stressed out if they did it right. And but we did that, and then after that we already knew she was pregnant. We talked about it, we, you know, wrote it down saying we are pregnant, we are gonna have a baby girl. We even drew pictures of a positive pregnancy test. Like, there was no doubt in our minds that she was, and that was something that really helped with that. You agree? Mm-hmm. That's why in the video that we did the pregnancy test on, we said The Secret. We mentioned The Secret, which is the book that we were talking about. So I highly recommend it. It helps, you know, so much. I mean, we're just a lot happier and more grateful that we're bringing more things in that are good, because we're being more positive about things. So, what else? I don't know what else I was going to say.
Okay, well, from the carrier's position, first of all, my type of personality is very cynical. I like to have control of everything. So relaxing's not an easy task for me. Or wasn't, I should say. So one of the things that I really focused on was I started taking yoga and Tai Chi classes, and that helps your blood flow circulate, especially in your abdominal area. Danny was at work the first night that we tried, but the first night I got completely relaxed. I did some yoga at home, stretched, listened to soft music, just got myself completely relaxed and serene. And then as we were inseminating, I would listen to the hypnosis and also soft music, just to keep myself relaxed and keep my mind clear. The Secret also does help, because when you feel thankful for what you have, you feel more relaxed and you're not so stressed out about everything. And I do think that's the major problem of why I didn't take last time, was because I was too stressed out about it. And then...
Stress is not good for making babies.
Stress is not a very good baby maker. And then the days after insemination, and I would rub my belly or put like warm heating pads on it just to keep the blood flow in that area. I also make sure to eat really well. I've got 3 servings of protein, 4 servings of calcium, and then all of the vitamins and minerals that I need. To make sure that the baby has all of the nutrition, and to make sure I've got everything that I need to.
I also do recommend that whoever's going to be carrying take, it's called pregnancy prep vitamins. I mentioned it in 2 videos ago about all the stuff that Stephanie was taking. Pregnancy prep was an herbal blend of different things to help increase fertility and stuff like that.
And I'd been taking that for months before.
Yeah, she took that for months.
Oh, the other thing I did is, I don't know if you mentioned this, was I did a parasite cleanse, and
oh, I did.
I just did a general cleanse to get myself rid of toxins and everything like that.
So she did that, and she's taking her prenatals. She took prenatals for months and months. That's important too. I know it seems like a lot, and to have a baby, but I mean, it's worth it. I mean, we took the first time after doing all this. I mean, it works. So if it works, do it.
And I'm sure it was probably overkill, but I wanted to make sure that my pH was level, because I hear that when your pH in your body is level, then you won't get sick and you're just healthier. So the days that we were going to be inseminating, at some point in the day, probably in the morning, I would just take 8 ounces of water and put a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar and a tablespoon of nectar and just drink it to help balance out your pH.
I didn't know that's why you took that. Mm-hmm. Now I know. So yeah, those are important things to do. I highly recommend it for those who are having troubles conceiving. Definitely do relaxation. I mean, your mind is probably the most powerful part of this whole process, is getting your mind to focus on, the sperm meeting the egg and growing a baby. And that's what she envisioned. And that's why I recommend the InnerVision. It's called InnerVision Natural Conception, which is a kind of like a self-hypnosis of practicing, being relaxed and actually taking the first time or whatever.
Yeah, and we have all of the what to expect when you're expecting books. So as each week would go and they're explaining what's happening that week, I would envision what the baby would look like inside of my tummy in whatever stage that may be.
Yeah, so if you guys want like a link or something, I can send that to you. But that's one thing. She actually did that probably a month before we inseminated the first time, is start getting in that state of relaxation and envisioning getting pregnant. And we did that probably 3 times, 4 times a week.
I would try to do it every night.
Well, she'd fall asleep most of the time because it relaxed her so much, but she actually listened to it, the whole thing, probably a couple times a week.
It sinks into the subconscious.
Well, you gotta listen too. I mean, come on. You didn't know what she was talking about if you're asleep.
Mm-hmm. The other thing that I did, I don't know if it was a contributing factor or not, but I made sure to steer away from any milk or meat or anything like that would have hormones in it, which most of it does unless it's organic. I would stay away from that so that it wasn't playing a part in any hormone imbalance or anything like that.
Yeah, because if it's not organic, there's hormones in it, and it can cause you actually to fluctuate in your hormones, which can help to make you not conceive. So that's important too. So we've been eating a lot healthier, and that's probably helped, but it's important. Eating healthy is important. What else? Anything else?
Not that I can think of at the moment.
I wanted to thank all you guys who have commented on our video. I mean, I still watch that video and cry sometimes. But it was a awesome moment, and I'm glad we got to share it. And when I announce it, our pregnancy officially to like all of our friends and stuff like that, then we're going to be posting that video onto Facebook. There is one last thing I wanted to do, was give some shout outs to those who have commented on our videos. Ashley and Leah, of course, Mimi and Duck, thank you for your comments. Tara Yvette 1, thank you for your comments and congratulations.